Razzmatazz Multimedia presents Dark Souls 3.
If only there... Is there an edit of him in Arrested Development when they're doing the cha-chi-cha-chi-cha-chi?
Cha!
Cheep, 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 cheep.
Are we missing one?
I love that, the original one.
Yeah.
It's funny that Buster is the only one who knows, like, hey, that's not a chicken. Chickens don't clap.
Well, that doesn't mean he knows what chicken sounds
Right,
like.
but he's the only one who doesn't have one, because even Michael in the season 3 is like, on the phone.
Oh yeah, like cluck, cluck, cluck.
And Tobias says, caw.
Didn't George Michael have one in the new season?
Oh, maybe.
Where, like, they're naming his app. Like, we can't be called Block Block. We're going to sound like a chicken.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right.
What do you think a chicken sounds like?
I told you before we started playing, I'm going through season 4 again. It is funny. There are a lot of funny parts.
There are moments. I like the moments where Job has a moment to himself and that Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh my god, he has some of the best episodes. Buster got like one episode. It's not really... That part's not cool. That he didn't get...
Well, I think it's because of the schedule. Like,
he was doing Veep.
He could only do one episode.
Yeah. We were just watching one of the George episodes, you know, when he's starting to lose his, like, power.
He's like his testosterone or whatever.
He's like, I had a hat, and it's like, it blew off in a CVS parking lot. This car of black kids ran it over, and they saw it. They saw it. It's like such a good line. Yay. I forgot after watching it this time that they made a lot of references to his show, Transparent.
They did?
Yeah, because, like...
He also had a show called Transparent?
Yeah, you never heard of that show?
I have not.
Jeffrey Tambor? Won, like, a bunch of awards for it. It's, like, on Amazon Prime, and it's about him, like...
I'm not proud of myself for not knowing.
I can't believe you haven't seen this.
I mean, it's not out of will. I just don't keep up with that kind of thing. Ooh, a sword.
I actually haven't watched an episode of it, but I really want to. But yeah, it's like...
It sounds good. It's got Jeffrey Tambor.
That's my analysis. I haven't seen it, but I want to.
What do you mean you haven't seen it? I haven't seen it either.
It's just like a minute ago. I haven't seen it. What do you mean you haven't seen it?
What do you mean?
Oh.
Look, man, all's fair in love and war.
So are these the Dark Souls, or are you?
I think we all are.
Man, we're just like all Dark Souls, right?
From what I can perceive from what people say in this game, like, everyone eventually becomes one of these dudes. Don't!
That guy really made a dramatic entrance. Just like, wow!
Why is this happening to me? Why?
Poor guys, their vests are all shredded. Oh, and they're also Dark Souls, but they're vests. I mean, that's the worst part.
See their vest? See their vest? Something,
like my loafers,
something gorilla chest?
Former Gophers. When are we ever getting away from the high walls? Evening wear vampire bats. something.
That's all I remember.
So, let's talk about Beauty and the Beast for a second.
The remake?
Why the hell not? Yeah, I was just going to mention it. Doesn't the remake literally just look legitimately like a remake, as in it's the same thing, but in live action?
Yep.
I mean, they knew they were basically going to print money by making that movie.
Yep.
But it just sounds so stupid.
Yep.
There.
Why does everything that's two-dimensional suddenly become invalid in today's three-dimensional computer animated world?
I mean, for the most part, I hate CG anyway, unless it's done well. But the problem is, it's very rarely done well.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with practical effects, and I'm not saying this is a Luddite or because, you know, I grew up in the 80s when movies were good. No, movies still sucked in the 80s. But effects were cool when they were practical.
Yeah, like, I still think one of my favorite special effects scenes off the top of my head, or at least one I just thought of just now, is when the Lost Ark of the rating gets raided and everyone's face melts and blows up and explodes.
You talking about in that movie Wall Street? Yeah, 'cause I remember that part too. No, and and like Ghostbusters as well. Like, there's some cool effects in there. I mean, they're not
creative.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. They're creative. They don't have to be the most convincing ever. They're just gonna. We're still on the high wall of Lothlorien here.
We're gonna be here for a while. You know what? This is getting me good and mad. I say we quit this and play a 2D game.
I was gonna say, let's have a palate cleanser.
Well, I hope you enjoyed all the progress we made in this episode series.
There was some ranting. There were some room references. All in all, a successful mission.
Yeah. But
Except
now,
for the fact that we're still on the goddamn high
well,
wall.
I got to a new checkpoint. This is a new checkpoint.
That's good.
And I got this fancy new axe. So it's going to be easier to make progress now. Okay, I'll give it one more shot.
2 seconds later.
2 seconds later.
Later.
If I ignore... Ow! Maybe if I... Ow! Maybe I'll try a different weapon again. What did I get? What did I get for the... See if that sword's any good. I have to do basic math. Give me like 5 minutes.
Should I be saying something now?
So that's 130.
Yeah, your stability's 30. That's pretty funny,
one's,
right?
Oh, less than 200. So this is a way better weapon.
What is that thing?
But I like swords. So I'm gonna give it a
Yeah,
shot.
I also like...
All right, let's try. Let's see if Sword Tommy is any better than Axe Tommy. Johnny.
His name's Johnny, damn it.
Who is Tommy?
Johnny. Are we forgetting the real...
Being in this scene again reminded me of that video I watched of Greg Cicero talking about his history with Tommy Wiseau. And this might be in the book for all I know, but just Tommy right in the room while Greg's in the room and just like saying things like, "You better be preparing yourself physically and mentally."
Oh, God. And he didn't, because that's a traumatic experience, making that movie.
Yay, sword.
We all know who the real star of the movie is. It's his friend who is the psychologist who leaves halfway through and they replace him with another character. And that's really what happened. Like, watching that, I'm like, did they just give this guy all the lines that character had? And sure enough, that's what happened. So they replaced him with the guy who's saying, "Why are you doing this?"
It's like, what are you doing?
I feel like I'm on an atomic bomb that's waiting to go off. Which should have been the tagline of the movie.
He's still less weird than that couple that just breaks into Tommy's house. So
you mean Fake Stifler and the lady who was supposed to originally play Lisa?
That was her?
Yeah.
Oh man, what happened?
What do you think happened? I think she said something like... in my mind, she said something like, "I'm not letting that lizard body get on me for any sex scenes." Like, when they show his ass in that movie, all I can think of is... Have you seen Coneheads?
Go
Like
on.
the movie version of Coneheads, when Dan Aykroyd is in the locker room and he's like, they show his butt and it like has these weird alien things on it. That's all I could think of when I saw his friggin' man suit ass.
This is what human looks like.
Yeah, he's got 2 cheeks, that's all you need.
That was more Russian than Wiseauian.
I can't even go on after thinking about that.
Should I go fight that guy? He looks nice.
Is that Mechagodzilla?
Uh,
I guess it is. That's the fattest knight in the world.
no, it's just big bones.
He's got like those like theatrical angel wings on his back. Woo!
Don't!
So you killed yourself. Wait, did he kill all those guys?
Looks like it.
It was the rabbit.
Like I said, man, this game leaves a lot to your imagination.
I warned you.
Don't!
Go on, Boris, chop his head off. Duh.
Maybe I think I lost him. Uh-oh.
Oh my God. There's some Connery for you.
Yeah, I'm not
This also reminds me of that movie, Nope, sorry, I lost it. The movie where Sean Connery plays King Arthur. Richard Gere, when he was alive, even though he's alive now, played Lancelot. Do you remember that?
Nope.
It was called, I don't know.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
It just looked horrible.
Did you ever see the Clive Owen King Arthur movie?
Is that the musical Camelot?
Nope. It's just called King Arthur, and it's got Clive Owen and Keira Knightley, I think.
Which one's Clive Owen?
No Country for... No. Children of Men.
Okay, see, I can't picture Clive Owen. Like, I don't know what Guy Pearce looks like. I don't know what Clive Owen looks like.
Clive Owen looks like a really handsome Steve Carell.
Really? Hey, what are you saying about Steve Carell?
I'm saying he's not as handsome as Clive Owen.
Okay, well, that makes sense then.
But frankly, no one is.
I'd have to agree with you, except I can't picture him.
Well, you just got like a handsome block in your head, that's all.
Not a fake block. So, oh yeah, wasn't that like a stupid action-y movie? Or am I thinking of the King Arthur movie that just came out?
I think you're thinking of both.
Yep. That's Guy Ritchie who did that one.
That I can't picture.
Or am I talking about Camelot with Richard Harris? I don't know what's going on anymore.
You kids in your movies, swear to Christ.
Are there any good King Arthur movies?
What?
Sword in the Stone, that was pretty good.
I have to see that again. I haven't seen that in ages.
We just watched it last summer, and still pretty good.
Oh, nice.
It's like, like hour and 20 minutes, so it doesn't overstay its welcome. Yeah. Oh, come on, he hit the wall.
The high wall.
Shouldn't it be like he gets it stuck in the ground? Oh, I guess it's all stone, so he wouldn't.
He kind of does. He's got like a... Yes! Yes!
Oh! Right in the gallbladder.
Oh man, I'm so good at swords. Oh wait.
I mean, Johnny's good at... What's the name of this guy? Tommy or Johnny?
Johnny.
So he's Johnny, okay.
He is Johnny. This is after Johnny kills himself at the end of the room, spoiler alert, and...
Oh, that's right, he comes out of the tomb.
Yep, and now he's fighting to regain his honor or something.
You know what I noticed? Nobody in that movie has a last name.
Oh yeah.
I always think his name's like Johnny Everyman.
Chris R has an R.
Oh yeah.
But the R might stand for
Chris R is the
like,
best actor in the whole movie.
Hey, where's my fucking money, Danny?
You want 5 minutes?
Like I just
Five
imagine
minutes.
like Denny's being honest and it's like just downstairs in his apartment, and he can get it upstairs in 5 minutes.
I mean, talk about a scene that sound and fury signifying nothing. Like, there's that one scene about Denny's drug problem, never talked about again.
It's not even a drug problem. It's just,
He just owes money, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have many more.
Because he implies that he's selling the drugs, right? Like,
Right.
I
Not
think-
that he's doing it.
Yeah. How many drugs did you smoke?
How many pots have you smoking? I guess that seems important because remember the gun at the end that he shoots himself with?
Oh yeah.
That's Chris R's gun. God.
But this is also the same movie where
I don't want to make any logical
he's
links.
like,
in this
I'll
movie.
record everything, and he pulls a tape out of his pocket.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, it's recording for like 5 days. One tape. Why'd you ditch this creep? I don't like him anymore. You and your bitch mother. Except the mother, was the only one defending him the whole time.
I know, like, she was there defending him, right? Like,
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah. Well, I like the logic. In a few seconds, bitch.
Yeah,
Who are you
you
calling a bitch? You and your mother. Why aren't you saying bitches? Like, a few seconds. I heard a story that, I don't know if this is true, but when they were filming that scene, him saying in a few seconds or a few minutes, bitch, that the whole crew, lost it, started laughing, and he yelled at them. I feel like, how did that not happen after every scene?
Maybe that's the first thing they shot.
And, after that, they never laughed again because they were afraid he was going to take their souls.
He's gonna suck their blood.
Tommy Wiseau is Dracula. We talked about that.
We did. I think it was Castlevania. Yeah.
Oh, there's one right there. The soul.
Is there a game where you play as a vampire? Oh yeah.
Well, you can play as Alucard. He's like a half vampire.
Here's the thing about that reboot series I was talking about.
Yep.
In the first game, you play as the first Belmont, Gabriel Belmont, and at the end of the game, he becomes Dracula.
Oh, come on, Gabriel Belmont.
Yeah.
Wait, so a Belmont becomes Dracula?
Yep.
Oh,
and then
life is like a wheel.
And then Trevor Belmont becomes Alucard.
Is he really?
Yep.
Of course, Richter Belmont becomes, Funk Master. Starts his own disco in a castle.
He becomes Ryu from Street Fighter.
Who then later becomes Shinobi.
Who just got forgotten by most audiences.
Are there any other Belmonts?
Yep, I think Simon's in it too.
Belmont Steaks. Who's this guy? Is he a boss or?
He's just a really tough enemy.
I am proud of us that we've not made very many Holy Grail references, because as much as I love it, it'd be insufferable if we're recording that movie.
Yeah, that.
Because, that's one of those movies where I love it, but I don't want anyone ever to make reference to it.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious when other people talk about it, but when it's the actual movie, it's fine.
Yeah, I love watching the movie. If anyone comes up to me and says knee, I will slap their teeth.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I did just reference the killer rabbit. That's fine.
Oh, I
Did it under my breath. Who died.
I can half listen to you at best been fighting that night guy.
Yeah. So, little 2D action just to take a little break, or you want to go for it again?
In 8 minutes we'll have an hour of footage.
Okay, well, 8 more minutes of this one.
Yeah. Actually, I changed my mind. Bye, everyone.
Everybody betrayed me. I fed up with this world.